How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Just going for another walk. Yeah, it's a really nice day today again. We've had some really beautiful weather, so that's a good thing. Yeah, today just want to talk about why the narcissist abandon their true self. You see, the narcissists abandon their true self because they're seeking after power and control. They abandoned their true self and created the false self because they're seeking after power and control, and that's at the expense of love, and that's at the expense of love for themselves and for other people. But yeah, they always feel miserable, they always feel unhappy, and you know that nothing you do for them. I mean, you could give them the world, you could give them cars, houses, money, you could give them anything, like, to try and satisfy them. And you just, you feel like, you can't understand, because you're giving them the world, you're giving them everything, and they still feel unsatisfied, and, pointing the finger at you and like blaming you with their hands out and stuff. Like, why haven't you done this, or why haven't you done that? Just projections. And all this negativity and insecurity, and it's like, it's because they never feel fulfilled. They've got insatiable needs that can never be fulfilled, and they're just never satisfied, because when they abandoned their true self and created the false self, well, now they have a void inside. They have this emptiness inside. It's a void. And so, that's the reason why they always feel unhappy and miserable in that. And so what they do is they seek out, people as external regulators. It's like we become their external regulator. We become like hooked up to them, like we're like their lifeline, like their life support machine. Because we have a core. We can regulate our emotions. It's all real from within with us. Because we've done the work, we've been through the trials and tribulations, we've been through, the battles of life, and, we've lived and we've been through it. So, we've developed this core. But with them, they don't have that. So they have this emptiness, this void. And so they need us to be this external regulator, because they can't regulate their emotions from within. And they can't generate power from within. So that's why they get around us. They say, well, they've got to seek out, they've got to get, a source of supply, as an external regulator to help them and to, supply them with this energy and this validation. It's like they want unlimited, validation, admiration, attention. And it's like it's never enough. It doesn't matter what you give to them. It doesn't matter how much. They just still feel empty. And so they just, why are they acting like, you know, parasites and, you know, like they're just leeching off our energy and stuff like that. It's because they abandoned their true self. They abandoned their true self when they were younger, when they were, you know, young children, and they created the false self. So now they're going through life, you know, it's not even them anymore. It's like, and so they're envious, you know, envious and jealous and everything. They have to project all their negative, you know, crap onto everyone else around them, you know, so they can feel better about themselves. It's like if you're down, it's like they have to put you down, you know, in order for them to feel like they're up. Like they have to make you feel miserable so they can feel some sort of happiness, even though it's not true happiness. You know, it's just a fleeting moment. You know, because it's not real. You know, nothing's generated from within. It's just a false character. But they need this power and control. They're seeking this power and control from their environment. And, you know, from people and things around them. Because they can't generate it from within. And so when they see us, you know, when we've got happiness and we've got joy and we can be, you know, have peace, you know, fulfillment, and we can love, we can, you know, it's all real with us. But with them, it's all fake. But when they see that with us, when they see that we're enjoying ourselves, or we're, you know, happy and feeling fulfilled, and, you know, that's when the envy again, it rises up, and, you know, and they feel shame and they feel insecure, you know, envious and bitter and all this sort of stuff, and they just project it onto us because they know that they can't have any of this, you know, they can't, you know, they know they're not real. They know they're a fake character, they're false. And everything with them is just pretending and stuff. Whereas with us, it's real. It is generated from within. You know, we have been through the trials and tribulation. We have, you know, but yeah, they're just envious and jealous. And when they see, you know, we might be good at music or painting or drawing or dancing or fixing cars or whatever we're good at, and when they see that we're doing these things and, you know, we can accomplish these things, they're envious. They want to take those things away from us. They want to, you know, break us down. It's like they only feel good if they can break us down to make them, you know, to make themselves feel like there's someone. But yet they need us to be around them, you know, to feel like they exist, to feel like there's someone. And if we, you know, when we validate the illusion, and when we validate, you know, give them admiration and attention, you know, they start to feel better, they start to feel good, you know. But it's all fake. It's just a fake character. And they just don't like seeing us, you know, pursuing our dreams, doing our things, getting things accomplished. They just want to strip away our freedom and, you know, take away our dreams and stuff like that. And they just want us to be this external, you know, regulator, this external, like, life support machine that's just there for them, you know, 24/7, you know. It's like every minute of the day sort of thing. They don't want us to, like, go off and start pursuing our own things, or you know, they're insecure and everything. When we start to do that, they don't want us to be satisfied and any of that. They want to take away our independence and that. They just want everything to be enmeshed. It's like they want to put us into this, you know, this toxic enmeshment, you know, where everything's, you know, you don't even know, you know, where the beginning of things are and where's the end of things. It's like, you know, everything's just meshed together. And it's like slowly, like they're stripping away or taking away your identity. You know, because you're forgetting about the things that you wanted to do in your life. You know, you're forgetting about, you know, you start to forget about the things that were important to you in your life. And it's like everything just becomes more and more about them. It's, you know, it's like they're the boss of everything, you know? Like they can't have it any other way. Like, you know, they're not about balance or equilibrium or, you know, a reciprocal relationship with, you know, back and forth like that. And, you know, it's not that understanding where you can, you know, share like that. Where you can understand where one another's coming from and stuff like that, because it's just like, no, it's all about them. Even though it's like a contradiction, because they're just like, you know, they've got the emotional maturity of like a 2-year-old. It's like, you know, a 2-year-old that's just me, and it's just like take. It's like, how can you have anything functional? How can you have anything that's healthy? And, you know, how can I have a future with someone when they're all about themselves? They're all about taking. They're all about, you know, using you as an external regulator, like, you know, putting you, you know, coercively controlling you, taking away, you know, all the things, all the beautiful qualities and stuff like that. And like, you know, dismissing you and stuff and belittling and gaslighting you, and, you know, have you doubting yourself and doubting, you know, questioning your reality and things like that. Like, you know, one person's just working against the other one, is trying to destroy the other one, where you're trying to build them up and they're trying to tear you down. So how can you have anything healthy? How can you have a future with that? And with them, there's no love. They can't love you. They don't have love, so they can't give love. And you know, they can't receive love. You know, they can't be happy because they haven't got that effective empathy. They're not able to connect with us, you know, intimately. You know, and there's like they don't have any remorse for us. You know, it's like they don't even think about, you know, how much pain they've caused or what sort of pain. It's like they want to cause the pain. It's like it makes them feel good. It's like if they see you hurt, it's like I was saying before, like if they see you down, it's like it makes them feel better and makes them feel like they're going up. And they just push down their shame, you know. It's like they abuse us and then they feel shame, and then they just have to, you know, they never actually, you know, accept it. They never accept themselves. They never look within. They never introspect. So, you know, how can we do anything about it? You know, like how can we move forward? Or how can they move forward? You know, if you're in a relationship with them, how can we move forward together? If one just doesn't want to take, you know, any accountability. You know, doesn't want to admit their mistakes and stuff. Because everyone makes mistakes, but if someone just doesn't want to take accountability, doesn't want to own up to the things that they've done wrong, then how can they grow? they can't grow. And that's the reason why these people, they get stuck in their ways, and they're like hermetically sealed and stuff, like, and they don't grow. It's because they don't take accountability. They don't own up to their stuff. They don't own up to the things that they've done wrong against people, and the truth. They don't own up to the truth. And that's why they're people of the lie. It's like they're walking the lies, they're speaking lies. They don't want to accept the truth, they don't want to walk in it, they don't want to, they're running away from themselves. So you think, like, how can you have anything real? How can you have anything with that person if they can't do those things, if they can't own up to to their mistakes? And look to, repent the things that they've done, so they can learn and, move forward and grow. But they never do. And that's why these people get stuck in their ways. They get stuck at a certain time. It's like they might look different on the outside and stuff. They might change their hair color, or they might change the clothes they wear, or the car they drive, and all these external things. They might be wearing different makeup, or putting on just changing all the external things, but on the inside they're just exactly the same. They're just exactly the same person as what they were 10 years ago, and they're going to remain that way for the rest of their lives. They're just wearing a different mask. They're just wearing a different mask, for someone else. But they don't want us to feel happy, satisfied, complete, or anything like that, because they don't feel satisfied. They never will, because they've got this insatiable need for power and control, and they've got insatiable, they've got a desire that can never be fulfilled. They've got insatiable desires that can never be fulfilled, so they just feel empty. It's just leaking at the bottom, just like a bucket with water, and it's got a massive hole at the bottom. It's just leaking out the bottom. It's like nothing that you do, you could give them houses, cars, whatever. You could give them like the multi-million-dollar lifestyle. It's not going to make any difference with these people, because they've got a void inside, because they abandoned themselves when they were younger, a long time ago, and they created the false self. And yeah, it's really sad, but there's just nothing we can do, like, in terms of, like, we just have to go no contact, and put up healthy boundaries, and develop healthy coping defenses, and have people around us who truly love and support us. Willing to, take the time and, understand the things like that, or just, it could be friends, or just people that truly support, or like, therapy and stuff like that, whatever we have to do. But just got to go no contact, because we don't want this to just keep going on and prolong the situation, because obviously it's a toxic situation. It's a toxic entanglement, enmeshment. And you know, the empath and the narcissist is like, you know, it's like polar opposites. But yeah, this is how it is. This is how it is with these narcissists. Anyway, hope you're all doing well out there. Thanks to everyone who's liked, shared and subscribed to my channel. And yeah, have a blessed day. You know, if you've got anything that you'd like to share in the comment section, you know, please feel free. You know, I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, thanks to everyone out there. Much peace and love. And I'll catch you on another video. Peace out.